Are you struggling to keep track of your time? Do you feel that you spaced out while doing a work and then you wasted a lot of time doing it, whereas it should have gotten over much faster? Are you a person who at the end of the day is wondering, where the hell did I spend all my time today? I was working, but I don't know what I was working on. If you are facing these difficulties, then you've come to the right place. I will be discussing the Pomodoro Technique, a solution to all of these problems in this video. So stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back to Guilt Free Mind. I am Dr. Shruti, author and owner of Guilt Free Mind. You will find the description of the blog in the comment section, in the link. And if you want to lead a more healthy, happy, positive life, then go ahead, check out the blog, subscribe to it. It's got articles on how to deal with your stress, anxiety, depression, different personality disorders. Basically, the things you would like to go to a psychologist for. It's got most of them. So go ahead, check it out, implement the strategies, and make your life better. In this video, however, is about the productivity series. So I will be talking about another aspect that is very crucial for boosting your productivity, which is the Pomodoro method. The Pomodoro technique or method, or whatever you want to call it, was developed by Francisco Cirillo in the late 1980s. Now, he was trying to organize his study schedule, and he felt that he can better manage the time. He wanted to find out how much time can one focus at a stretch. So he started from a very small time interval, which was 2 minutes. So he used 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, like that. And he wanted to know that, is this enough time? Can I focus really well, do my work in this time or not? He went on till 1 hour period. So he checked all of this, and then he finally concluded that 25 minutes is the best time when one can concentrate the best. So he developed the Pomodoro technique, and he mentioned that you should work for 25 minutes. Following this, you should take a 5 minutes break. Now, this 25-minute session, you should continue for 3 sessions, and after 3 sessions, you should take a 10 minutes or a 15 to 30 minutes long break. Now, why is break essential? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm in hyper-focus right now, I'm not going to break my focus, and I will work through all of this, and then I'll take a long break. But by the time they reach the end, they are very close to burnout. This may not happen on a daily basis, but if you keep your hyper-focus mode on every day, like you're working, like no break, nothing whatsoever, not even a 10 minutes break, and then you'll realize that at the end of 2 or 3 months, you are facing headaches, a lot of stress, a lot of tension in your body, your muscles are all tight, and you are actually having physical difficulties in concentrating. Now, this is called a burnout, and it has been scientifically proven by the American Psychology Association that burnout is a very real thing. And it can affect not only your mind, but also your body. So, the purpose is to make sure that we remain productive all seasons of the year. Not just one season of productivity, one season of non-productivity, one season of productivity, one season of not productivity. That doesn't really help, right? So, you want to be productive all year round. The best way to do this is to make sure that you are following a method that allows you to take ample amounts of breaks while also helping you focus on your work. So the best way to do it is work for a certain time, take a short break, work for a certain time, take a short break. For those who are students and not working professionals, and this method is also a proven method for you. Suppose you have a very long chapter to revise or to study. It will take you 4 hours. Why not divide that 4 hours into at least 8 to 9 time slots of 25 minutes each? Now, you want to cover that 4 hours today. You plan to study for 8 hours. The rest of the 4 hours, you cover it with other subject stuff. And you intersperse your long chapter of 4 hours with other stuffs as well. So, suppose you study for 25 minutes. Then in the next session, you're studying some other subject. In the third session, you come back to that subject again, which you were originally studying, the long chapter. So now you first go through active recall. You gave your brain 25 minutes to convert the short-term memory into long-term memory. How much of it has actually been converted? Which are the parts that you're still struggling with? Go through them again. This way, by the time you reach the end of the 4 hours, you may not have covered all of the syllabus, but whatever you have covered is, you are not going to forget that. So yeah, Pomodoro method works. Definitely works. Now, I will be talking about the 8 benefits of using this method and why you should implement it in your study or work schedule. Doesn't matter if you're a student, doesn't matter if you're a working professional. Pomodoro Technique is bound to help every one of us. Even right now, as I'm recording this video, I have a timer on my phone that is on, and my phone is also on Do Not Disturb, so that I know how much time I spent recording this video, and at the end of the day I can actually look back and see, okay, these are the tasks that I completed, this is how much where my time went today. I can feel more accountable. Well, yeah, that is one benefit of this method. At the end of the day, you look back, you realize where did you spend time, where did you waste it, how much of the time was accounted for, how much of the time is not accounted for, or you spaced out, or anything of the sort. So I did discuss this point, so I guess the first point becomes point number 2 now. Point number 2, it trains your brain to focus. You look at the timer, you see, okay, I only have to focus for 25 minutes. That's not a lot, right? I can do that. This is specifically important when you are facing moments of unproductivity or severe procrastination. 25 minutes is not a very long time. You can easily focus for that time. So you tell your brain, okay, this is a short duration, it's not very long, I can focus. And then you start focusing. It's there in your brain that the timing is less, so I will be better able to focus. So you train your brain to start focusing on the work. Point number 2, every break that you provide yourself, okay, I have a 5 minutes break, I'll quickly go grab a cup of coffee, come back, and then study. It's a positive reinforcement. The grabbing a cup of coffee is allowing yourself to get something as a reward of the work that you have already done. So that is positive reinforcement for you right there. And positive reinforcement has shown to work wonders, whether on humans or animals, everyone. Point number 3, it reduces procrastination and multitasking behavior. Normally, you would be working when you're not on a timer, you're working on something and you're like, oh, why, maybe I'll do that one right now. You note it down and you leave the work in the middle, you start working on something else. But when you have a timer, your timer is there, you are doing a designated tasks. Now, there are many timer apps like the one I use is Focus To Do. You have to designate the task that you are going to be working on in that Pomo session. Now, the task is already there. Even if I want to do something, I look at my Pomo timer and it says, no, you are working on this task. It's not a wise idea to switch tasks. Some of these timers also have options where you can take down notes. So if you have something else that you want to work on, you can either add it to the timer or you can have a pen and paper on the side. You can just jot it down there, but not work on it unless the current work that you were originally doing is all completed. So this way, it reduces procrastination and the tendency to multitask and as a result, not get any work done. Point number 4, use daily routines setup. It allows you to set a daily routine. You can time block your day. Okay, I'm going to be doing this chapter. This chapter should take approximately 3 hours, which means 6 set of pomos. So, okay, I will space it out over there. So this time I will be working on this, and then this time I will be working on this, and this time. So it makes it much easier to time block your whole day and make the time that you're spending working or studying much more efficient. Point number 5, boosts productivity. Now, when you are efficiently managing your time, obviously you will get a lot of stuff done in a shorter period of time, and in turn this will boost your productivity. Also, somehow, when a timer is on and if you're using white noise along with your timer, or if you're using the clock ticking noise, it'll constantly tell you the time is going. I have to finish this fast. So if that's something that you can finish relatively faster, you will waste less time on it. You will also not space out. So yeah, it does boost productivity. Point number 6, you get a ton of work done and you can achieve multiple goals because you have already time blocked your day. The Pomodoro technique, by the way, works best if paired with a to-do list. If you want to purchase my to-do list, you can get in touch with me. I have designed multiples of them and they will be put up on Amazon. I haven't really gone to the putting up part yet, so if you want to purchase them from me directly, feel free to contact me via the comment section, or you can reach out to me via my blog. I will be happy to let you know how to purchase it. So yeah, when you couple it with a to-do list that has your daytime blocked for you, it makes it so much more efficient. You, at the end of the day, you realize you actually got double the amount of work done that you planned on initially. You have free time to spend with your family, you have time to be social, and or if you don't want to do any of that, you have the time to start on your work that you have scheduled for tomorrow. It definitely helps. Point number 7. I already discussed this, but I will still emphasize on it one more time. Boosts active recall. As I mentioned before, you study a chapter in the first Pomo. Leave it. Third Pomo, you come back to that same chapter. Before you start learning new aspects of it, you revise the old one. You engage in active recall. This gives you many more chances in the day to engage in active recalls, revise your chapter, and make sure that the data that you've learned or memorized actually stays and doesn't vanish via decay or replacement of other information. Point number 8. Use the double Pomo technique. Now, what is double Pomo technique? For those of you who don't know, I also do live co-working streams on YouTube as well as on Twitch. I use the double Pomo technique. Now, the double Pomo technique is, instead of using a 25-minute session, we use a 50-minute session. And if you use 25-minute session, you have a 5 minutes break. So since we are using a 50-minute session, we have a 10 minutes break. So at the end of during that 15-minute session, when the study time is on, everyone works or studies, or you're not working on their project or whatever. They are in focus mode. When the focus mode ends, then we all chit chat, we play games, we engage each other, ask questions, make fun, wherever. It's all fun time. 10 minutes. 10 minutes have passed, we go back to studying again. So this way, you can use the double Pomodoro technique if your 25 minutes is too less a time for you to actually begin focusing, or you're struggling and you feel you need a little bit more time to actually get your work done efficiently. You can also use the double Pomo technique for that. So, by the way, for those of you who want to join me on Twitch or on YouTube, my channel's name is Study with Doc. The link for both Twitch and YouTube will be there in the description section below. Feel free to click on them and join me in my live sessions and keep me company while I keep you company. That's about it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, but before that, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, set it to all, so that YouTube does not forget to remind you when there is a new video. Alright? Make sure you've done all that. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section, because put it down there, people. Did you like this video? Is there something you would like me to improve upon or add on into this video? Do you feel that there is a method that works for you while using Pomo, or any benefit that you have experienced that is better than this one? Whatever. Can be anything. Put it down in the comment section. Let me know about it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.